Terrible things started happening when you walked away. So that's why I stay right here.
Another day, another uni class. Doesn't quite work, does it? Another day, another 12 hours of being perpetually behind and stressing about never knowing all of the content. See, that still doesn't really have a good ring to it. Hello, good morning. I'm gonna have some brekkie and I'm gonna do some study. And we've got cardiac exam at 10 o'clock, so we're gonna go do that. Oh my god. It's like 8:45 right now. I think class is at 10, so I'm hoping to smash out this lecture that I've been meaning to watch. It's lecture 2.6b, blood flow through the vasculature, and I believe it's the second half of a lecture that I've already watched, and I've just realized I've opened up 2.6a, so I'm going to go and find 2.6b, and that's right, it is a pre-recorded lecture. So it's actually called Autonomic and Local Control of the Cardiovascular System. Basically, how I go through lectures, so I don't attend them live, I'll chuck it on 2 times speed, so it'll sound sort of something like this.
And also, the autonomic regulation of the cardiovascular system affects vascular muscle tone and heart rate and contractility, and this also integrates mean arterial pressure.
So I don't know if you can hear that, but that's sort of how I watch them. You know, I think it's just a better way to get more done in the same amount of time, and I can understand what they say, so it just sort of makes sense to me. And basically what I'll do, I'll show you is what I've got here on my screens. I'll have the lecture here, and I'll go through it and listen. And then on the left, I have a Notion with all of just sort of my info. So at the top here, I've just got nice to know bits of information. And then down here, I have flashcards. So these are things that I'm going to make into flashcards. And you can see a lot of them have yellow over them. That's just to say that I have made a flashcard out of that. And so I don't need to then make it because I've already done it. So hopefully I can get through this lecture and still make it to class on time. So let's see how we go. It's like 9:30 basically. Yeah, 9:30. Got the lecture done. I've got like 10-15 minutes to spare until I've got to get going. So I'm just gonna take this off, put some proper clothes on, and we're gonna wiggle on. And even if you want me to kill you to stay a while, I've been putting work in all week. We actually did something really fun yesterday. We went to the private hospital that's attached to the university. So we went to Epworth Hospital, and it was actually lots of fun because we got to do a bunch of ultrasound stuff on each other. So it was our sort of first time looking at and playing with ultrasounds and actually trying to look at what the screens are showing and try and integrate that into what we've been learning, which was actually so much fun. Like, we got the ultrasound probes and we had a look at our chests and we're able to identify like the different chambers and the different valves in the heart. And it was such a cool experience because I think for a lot of us, me anyway, never used an ultrasound before, never had any idea what I'm looking at when I look at the screens in the hospital and be like, oh yes, they're doing an ultrasound. Absolutely no idea how to interpret that or what they're looking at, but that's an ultrasound, I know what that is. But now I guess, so after that I have a little bit more of an idea on like what I'm looking at, which is sort of fun. So I'm hoping today will be fun as well, like just going through a bit of a cardio exam. But no idea why I'm bringing my bag. Literally the only thing I put in it was this Musi bar. But I'm going to bring it anyway. I guess it's just a bit of a habit. Anyway, let's go. I'm running late. Stethoscope might come in handy. So I might be a little bit late to the party here, but Bruno Mars, Duaps and Hooligans, his album from I think 2012, hands down probably one of the most perfect albums ever released. Like I probably now I'm spitting. I probably properly discovered it maybe like, I think it might have been 6 months, a year ago. Actually sat down and listened to it fully. Wow, cannot fault a single song on that album. It's fantastic. It's got everything, seriously. It's the complete package. I probably don't think I'm gonna stay at uni very long today. I'm probably gonna rock up to this class, sit there, and as soon as it's done, go straight home. I just feel a bit behind at the moment. I don't know why. I don't think I am actually behind. I just sort of feel like I need to be home in my own space with no distractions, and I'm just able to actually properly sit down and smash out like as much work as I can. Alright, I'm so gonna be late. I have about 3 minutes to get like 10 minutes away. So that's great. Oh well, so be it. Other news, it's a bloody gorgeous day. Like, how good is it when the sun's out, honestly? Like, look at this. How good is that? I think we've had 2 good sunny days in a row today. Like, it's pretty great, pretty good. Good omen, I reckon. Yesterday was a good day, so I reckon today's going to be a good day today too. Cool. So, you know how I just said about 10 seconds ago that I was going to be late? Well, it's currently 10 past 10 and my class doesn't start until 3 p.m. Somehow, I've managed to rock up to uni 5 hours earlier than I have to. And I think it's because last semester I had our clinical skills class at 10 o'clock. And for some reason this week I wrote clinical skills 10 till 12 in my diary. So clearly muscle memory has just taken over. And I don't know, I must be a little frazzled this morning. Like, I literally finished filming my spot just up on the hill there. Got about 10 meters down the track and went, hang on a minute. I've made a mistake here, haven't I? Oh my God. And I can't even stay at uni because all I brought is a stethoscope, a Musi bar, and my diary. Yep, it's gonna be a good day indeed, alright. I'm gonna go home and probably go to the gym. Oh my God. Whoops. Wait, good. Does anybody else sort of struggle to find music to listen to when they're at the gym? I eventually settled on Yeezers because I was like, I just want something crazy, something upbeat to really power me through. And then when I opened up Spotify, sometimes it gives you like those recommendations. It had the recommendation for new Golden Features album. And I'm really into like house and techno, so it sort of fit my niche perfectly. I'll tell you what, if you're into that sort of music, the album is an absolute vibe. I'm gonna go have a bit of a rinse, maybe have something to eat, and then get some uni work done before my actual real class at 3 o'clock. I promise I actually have class at 3 o'clock. I'm not taking the piss this time. It's legit. Cool. I'm back in my scientifically proven outfit to get better grades at med school. And I'm gonna have just a little bit of food to eat. And I'm doing a bit of a cut at the gym at the moment, which unfortunately means weighing all of my food to make sure I'm hitting my calories. So a little bit of Vita Soy, Greek yogurt, Hubbard's granola. It's pretty yummy. In hopes you're on the other side. Talking to me too. Talking to me too. Alright, so I've got about 2 hours until my CP class at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. So I'm going to try and get my last 2 lectures for this week done. Em and I watched The Batman last night, with Robert Pattinson. Wow. So adding to the list of recommendations today, if anybody wants to watch a movie, the new Batman movie is highly recommended from me. Okay, so somehow, even with a practice take earlier in the morning, I'm still running late. It's 3 o'clock now, I'm about 10 minutes away. So I'm gonna love yous and leave yous, speak to yous later, and get a wiggle on. Cool. That was a good class. Exam was actually really fun. We went through a whole cardiac exam, which was like a lot. Like I didn't realize how much was in it. Like you start at the hands, our head, like eyes, mouth, listen to the valves of the heart, look at the feet, the chest, listen to the bases of the lungs, like a lot. Which I guess, maybe when you think about it, probably isn't that much, but when you're doing it for the first time, it seems like a lot. It's one thing to be like, I can say the words and I can look at it, but it's another thing to be able to like look at it and put it into practice and know what it all means and stuff, you know? I just got home. I'm absolutely starving. Like I am so hungry. It's ridiculous. It's a miracle I haven't just withered away already, honestly. I'm gonna make dinner and then I'm done. So I'm gonna make some dinner, make some burritos. Mwah, burritos. And that's my plan. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I absolutely love you all. Really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Keep well, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.